Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Modding News, a weekly report on the fascinating world of Elder Scrolls Modding. Today we start the episode by going over the 1.2 update for Oblivion Remastered. We also check out an alternate start mod and a race overhaul mod. We then enjoy some Oblivion-style Radiant conversations in Skyrim. Finally, we take a look at the voiced add-on for Project Cyrodiil. The document with all links is available for your reference, and without further ado, let's get started. So Bethesda and Virtus released a new update for Oblivion Remastered. The main feature is additional difficulty options. You have player combat damage and enemy combat damage, and they also added a new journeyman setting which will act as a better bridge between adept and expert. Oblivion without mods always had this issue where killing enemies was a tedious experience in high difficulties. Master and to some extent expert mode required you to cheese alchemy, sneak attack and/or conjuration. If you did that, then it became too easy again. What I did was, I set the difficulty to adept and installed mods that added some strategy and tactical difficulty to the combat experience. My personal favorite is engaging combat, where the player's power is conditional on skillful play. Do watch my earlier episode of Modding News where I test and showcase engaging combat in detail. Nevertheless, for those who don't use mods, you have another method of tuning the difficulty on the player's end. I was looking at Reddit about these additional difficulty options and I found this comment. It says, 1 or 2 arrows or a decisive sword swing should always kill NPCs. Except for me, because I am the main character and I always win. I love this based comment. So Apprentice difficulty is the king for this person. So the 1.2 update to Oblivion Remastered also fixed a ton of performance issues along with UI and quest bugs. You can find the notes in Steam, or the link to the document is in the description for your reference. Have you tested these new difficulty sliders? Has journeyman difficulty made a difference? If you play vanilla Oblivion, do share your experience in the comments below. Simple Start Skip Alternative Start by Sean MS 1991 is an alternate start mod, as the name suggests. As soon as you start a new game, you can see a tombstone in the starting prison. Here, you can change the player race, select the birth sign and select the class along with major and minor skills. Alright, we are in the sewer. And we have the Doomstone here, look at that, Citizen's Doomstone. So, edit identity, we're fine with Imperial, right? Edit birth sign, let's choose Lord I guess, increase magic resistance, alright. Yes. And then, edit class. Class. I think, let's create custom class, just see if that works. So combat, we'll add it. Alright, continue. Yes. Last. Okay, we're done. So either...
Oh, look. An Imperial in the Imperial prison.
This guy.
I guess they...
He has dialogue for every race, right? Okay, this quest starts. Oh, okay, this quest automatically starts. And we get some starter items. The quest stage also advances. Yeah, it advances to this stage where I need to go to Green Prairie. Okay, and we get some starter items. Nice. But then we chose heavy armor. Okay, we still have rusty iron cuirass. And we have the Amulet of Kings. Awesome. And the mod also adds a chest here where you can get some extra stuff, you know? Stuff that we missed out. Good. Take all of this and get started. Take everything you can sell. Over encumbered. Oh, of course. What a mess. Okay, he has a cuirass, but he doesn't have boots, sleeves, or helmet. Okay. Essentially, bare bones heavy armor guy. I think if you choose a light armor character, you have a lot of light armor options. The mod author also has an alternative version that doesn't include the starter chest, so you may choose between plugins. I tested the mod with the 1.2 version of Oblivion Remastered with a few mods in my load order, and everything worked as advertised. If you guys have tested this mod, do share your experience in the comments. An alternate start mod is extremely useful for role-playing and is important in every Elder Scrolls game. Our Lord Savior, Todd, says Bethesda games are all about how the player tells their story. And yet, He continues to create heavily scripted opening sequences where your character is tied to a faction from the start and is the chosen one. The contradiction is baffling. But thank God we have the modding community, right? Anyway, thank you Sean MS1991 for a great solution to an eternal problem in any Elder Scrolls game. Completely overhauled character creation by oMrCrumbs overhauls attributes and skills for vanilla races. Racial powers are gone and all races have balanced down to earth passives, so no more once a day powers. Also, the mod author says that the passives and base attributes in this mod will make some races the best choice for warriors, mages and thieves, but others shouldn't be too far behind. Let's examine the Breton race. The Breton race in vanilla had a 50% res magic along with plus 50 extra magicka. You also had a greater power called Dragon Skin, which was shield 50 points for 60 seconds. The mod removes all of this and offers a 25% res magic passive bonus. Essentially, the magical boost Bretons had has been nerfed significantly by this mod. In vanilla, the Breton race had bonuses to the following skills, and the mod changes it to plus 10 conjuration restoration and plus 5 alchemy, alteration, illusion, mysticism and speechcraft. Even the attribute bonuses have been tweaked slightly. The mod page is linked in the description. You guys can check out all the changes and see if this mod interests you. I like the removal of greater powers and addition of passive bonuses, but I don't like the changes that lead towards generalization of races. I get the mod author's perspective, but I believe in hyper specialization. Nevertheless, this is a great mod. Thank you oMrCrumbs for offering a racial overhaul option. Echoes of Oblivion by JobiWanUK adds conversations like the Radiant dialogue from Oblivion, with 23 vanilla voice types and several conversations adopted for Skyrim. The mod adds quest-aware conversations between NPCs and contains nearly 4,500 voice lines of dialogue. From my testing, NPCs don't keep engaging in conversations. There seems to be some sort of cooldown mechanism. Thus, we are not bombarded by Radiant conversations non-stop like in Oblivion. So these NPCs talk about mud crabs, goblins, what books they've read, rumors from Skyrim, and of course the news from other parts of Tamriel. Here are 3 examples of conversations in Whiterun and Riften.
Good morning.
Hello?
What's the latest?
Rumors from Morrowind tell of strange Daedric cults rising again in secret corners of the land, and of Telvanni mages rebuilding towers.
This is most disturbing. We can only hope this madness is over soon.
So long.
So long.
Good morning. Hello. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel? The Empire's falling apart at the seams. I heard bandits are running parts of Cyrodiil now, and even the Colovian nobles don't trust the Emperor. This is unbelievable. How can the gods let this happen? Take care. So long.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
If you caused problems,
What have
I'll
you
have
been
to
up to?
ask you to leave.
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently.
Fresh
I
meats
steered
and
clear.
produce. Get them.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
Bye.
Farewell.
The mod also adds new NPCs in each city for more dialogue. At Riften, we met Ulrand Lelik, who utters the classic one-liner from Oblivion.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you. I've better things to do than waste time speaking with you.
Looking to stay alive?
I don't know you,
Why take a
and I don't
chance?
care to know you.
All meats guaranteed. Clean and free from rockwood.
What an awesome mod! Outstanding work as usual by JobiWanUK. We also showcased his mod Shoppers of Skyrim in an earlier episode. Thank you JobiWanUK for adding so much immersion to Skyrim. I love your mods. Elva Pure Spring, Apprentice, Priestess, NPC and follower by inscenique adds a Pure Restoration Mage and an Apprentice Priestess Healer as a follower. Elva Pure Spring custom voice lines by Socalista adds 296 custom voice lines that she'll say as various idle comments as you travel around with her. Elva Spring is the daughter of Danica Spring, the Nord Priestess of Kinnereth living in Whiterun. Elva has spells like Sun Halo, a cloak spell, Calm Animals, a novice illusion spell, and Sunfire, which is also effective against living targets. The Mod Author has added many AI packages, so she seamlessly fits in the Whiterun world. You usually find her at the Temple of Kinnereth either studying or praying. She also travels to Arcadia and works on her potions. Sometimes you may find her blasting her fancy spells near Yovaskar. On weekends, she cleans the garden around the temple and also heads out of Whiterun to collect ingredients. I love the work the Mod Author has put into Elva's AI packages. When you talk to her for the first time, she has no introduction dialogue and you can recruit her directly.
Hello, friend. Nice, good to see you.
All right then.
Once you travel with her, you get to listen to the idle comments from Elva Spring, custom voice lines.
Nazim owns this one, but he's never here. I've actually never seen him do any work of any kind.
Elva does not have thousands of lines of voice lines, nor does she have commentary for every quest, but if you are role-playing as a priest or as a monk, she can be pleasant company. I would recommend the Mod Author to add some lines of dialogue when the player first meets Elva. That would help in fleshing out her character more, and the player can understand her background before hiring her. A quest also would be welcome. Thank you inscenique for creating the follower, and for your first modding project you have done an incredible job. Thanks to Socalista for the extra voice lines, highly appreciated. Show gold amount OpenMW by Drasenix allows you to display the player's gold amount on the HUD and on the interface. If you use the vanilla engine, you can install Show Septims on UI MWSE by Cyanide23. So let's test this, shall we? Alright, so we have the drakes displayed right there, right above the bars, health bar. Now I'm using a mod called Better Bars. Okay, I was under the impression that it would cause a conflict, but no, it looks like it's working. And to configure the position and size, you can go to your scripts menu and show gold amount. I love the name of the mod. You can fine-tune the position. It's very nice. And then the text size, you can make it bigger or smaller. I made it kind of small. And you can change it to Septims, gold, or drakes. I think we're Morrowind, we should stick to drakes, right? Yes, so it's working well. Now this is the amount we have. Let's see.
We could use a little rain, don't you think?
What should we use? Some rain? Okay, let's remove, let's say 100 gold. Okay, it instantly changed. Look at that. 6035, right? Let's remove like 5 gold. 6030. Let's get it back. Pretty cool, pretty dynamic. Shows the amount in real time. Thank you Drasenix and Cyanide23 for a cool idea. I love it. Project Cyrodiil, fully voiced by S99K, adds fully AI voiced dialogue to the Project Cyrodiil Abyssian Shores. For those who don't know, Project Cyrodiil is a new lands mod from the Project Tamriel team that adds part of Cyrodiil, the Imperial Province, to the world of Morrowind. The Mod Author has released a video, so let's check out some voices now.
Careful around here. You wouldn't be the first traveler who got knocked into the harbor by accident.
This is the marina. This one can point you in the direction of the local services, if you'd like. Unless you're looking for someone in particular?
Good day to you. If you're in the market for fine armor and weapons, I'm your man. Valus Rotarius, at your service. I forge fine armor and weapons for Queen and all alike.
Are you in need of a remedy, dear one? Or simply looking to enhance your intangible appeal? Either way, I am just the fellow you need.
You're in the Garden Quarter, the grandest part of Anvil. Do you need to find a specific place? Or someone in particular?
The winds blow all kinds of people through Anvil. I'm sure there's someone in particular I can help you find.
I'm very excited for this release and I look forward to using this mod when I start a new Project Tamriel series on the channel. Most comments in the video are supportive, but we always get one bad apple whenever there's AI involved. The reply here was perfect. Well done, sir. Thank you S9T9K for all of your incredible effort. The voices sound amazing. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this week's Elder Scrolls modding news. Do share your comments and insights if you have tested these mods. Your experience will help others. Please endorse and support mod authors who give so much to the Elder Scrolls community. And if you are still here, I appreciate you. May the divines watch over you.